Hey guys, so today I'm doing my daily brow routine. Finally, I know. So let's get started. So I take my Morphe B74 brush. I like it because it has an angle brush and a spoolie at the end, but just take any angle brush you have on hand. So I'll just comb out my hairs at first, just so they are all in the same direction and that they're not all crazy everywhere. And then I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. I use the color dark brown. I was so happy when I got this, finally. Like a little bit goes a long way, so it makes me really happy. So I just take a little bit of that product just because, like I said, a little bit does go a long way. And I'm going to be creating my brow shape, my desired brow shape. And my brows are in a good shape anyway, so I just kind of outline what I have. So I'm starting on the bottom, creating a line, and I'm going further a little before where my brow starts, just because they are shorter than they should be. So I'm taking that product and creating the line. There is going to be quite a bit with this line. So with that bit, the rest of it, I always blend it upwards to start filling in the brow. And use a good amount of pressure. Don't be too light with it just because you're not going to get any payoff. And you can kind of tell the pressure that I'm using, just how my brow lifts up. So I'm kind of pushing down pretty good. So it should look something like this. Just keep doing to how you like it. If you want it darker, go ahead and use more product. Me, I like the way this looks, so I don't use a lot more. And I like my front squared in the front right there, so I do that. If you like it rounded, go ahead and round your brow. So I get a little more of the product just so I could do the top of my brow. So you're just doing the same on the top as you did on the bottom. Just creating your brow shape that you want, and then taking whatever's left from that line and blending it into the brow to start filling it in. And me, I like to extend my brow, so I do that as well. That's why I kind of bring it down more. But yeah, I love this dip brow pomade. It's just, where was it my whole life? I've been using a black gel liner, and that's no bueno. Okay, so once I've created my shape and filled it in, I just comb out any extra product with the spoolie. So then I go ahead and take my concealer. I have the NYX Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer in the color Fair. So I use my Naked 3 palette brush that's in there because there's a one side of the brush that's like flat, and I like it for concealer. So I use that, and I take a little bit of the concealer and start cleaning up my brow. So when you're filling in your brow and it does get a little messy, don't worry about that because this step will clean it up for you. So I just put it on, and then I'm just blending it downward because you do not want to be walking around with just a line of concealer. The key is blending. And I like using this lighter shade just because it does give me a brow highlight right there. And then I take a little more, and then I do the top. You guys don't have to do the top. A lot of people don't just because they like it to look natural there. But me, I like that sharp look, so I do the top right there. And just blend it into the skin. Then after I'm done with the concealer, I go ahead and use my NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. This just keeps the hairs in place. I usually, when I apply it, I comb the hairs upward just so it gets on all of it, like everywhere. And then I comb it out you know, I can't really explain it, but I just comb it to where they stay in place and my hairs are where I want them to be and how I want it to look. A lot of people use a colored gel like browns and blondes, but me, I use the clear one anyway. I like it, and it's pretty inexpensive. Okay, so that's my eyebrow. I hope you guys liked it.